Over in Jungle Kingdom, today's other love match has gone very wrong, and the keepers have an emergency on their hands. Baloo the Binturong is making a break for it. When an animal escapes, it's a critical situation, making sure there's no risk to the animal or the public. But this is what the keepers train for, and Graham takes the lead.
So you know we have an animal out of enclosure currently. It's the male Binturong. No damage or risk to human life at the moment. It's just sitting on top of guest services.
Baloo has managed to squeeze through the electric fence, so the first priority is to shut it down.
Is it off, George? Yeah, it's off. Okay.
The keepers need to move quickly to make sure Baloo doesn't cause any damage to himself or anyone else.
He's just on the roof at the moment. He wants to get back in, so we've turned the electric fence off, and George is just going to nip up on a box now and see if we can get him back down. He's box trained, so we'll see if we can get him back down.
But a crowd is gathering.
Sorry guys, can I ask everyone just to keep moving down? I know it's really exciting, but we need to try and get him down as a priority. Thank you, everybody.
He's perched himself on top of the otter house, but with his climbing expertise, could go much further very quickly.
Hello?
Keeper Georgia needs to coax him back down fast.
Hello? Come on, darling.
The other animals could pose a risk to him too, making this a tough situation for all the keepers involved.
I'm going to see if George will bring the ladder round, and then she can get up on the roof on this side and just hopefully walk him back into a box. That's the plan, so we'll just go and tell her that now.
Georgia can't get to him safely, so is trying another approach.
Oh, it's me.
Patience and lots of fresh grapes. That's what you need. So it's just for us just to stay calm and let the animal do what it wants to do, really. He's happy, he's eating, he's where we want him, and the important thing now is not to rush things. He wants to go in, so we'll either see if he'll go in far enough and maybe just give him a final little nudge in and close the door, or hopefully he'll just walk in.
But despite Georgia's best efforts, Baloo isn't ready to come down yet.
Found a comfy spot. He keeps coming back and forwards and going towards the box, but yeah, he can't quite decide where he's going to head next. I'm not budging, are you?
With Baloo getting comfy in his new surroundings, Georgia switches tack.
Can I go on the roof?
She's going to have to get on his level.
Okay, turn around. Turn around. Yeah, that way? No?
With Baloo still not budging, Georgia needs Graham and his gloves for backup.
Hello, matey. Please don't bite me.
Okay, in the box. Whoop. Okay, watch your tail.
It's alright. Tail's in.
Well done.
Oh, tip of the tail.
There we
Okay.
go. Good boy. Well done. Whoop. There we go.
Success! Baloo is finally safe in his box.
Ooh.
Okay. That was a scoop and a push job. George pushed from one side, I pushed from the other side. Textbook. That's for better.
Now it's just a matter of getting him back safe and sound in his home and making sure he doesn't get out again.
That was hard work. Yeah, a bit disappointing because really wanted him to do well outside. So I have to come up with a different plan, and hopefully we can get him back out soon. He's probably going to have a good clean and a good groom because he's absolutely covered now in cobwebs and he's soaking wet. So it's probably a little bit miserable.
But Keeper Georgia can't be disappointed with Baloo for too long.
I absolutely adore him. No matter how many times he's going to escape, he has got such a unique personality. Currently, he's definitely on Santa's naughty list, though. He'll have to win me over again, and with his cuteness, to get back onto the good list.
Before we go, we want to find out whether there's still hope for Baloo and Adana in time for Christmas.
Now
John and all the keepers here at Animal Adventure have been, well, sorely tested, I think would be the word, would it, John?
Yes, that would be the polite way of putting it, I would say.
By Baloo the Binturong.
Yes.
Now, I am beginning to fear the worst, because there is no sign of Baloo. Has he finally given you the slip for good and disappeared off into the Wiltshire countryside?
You'd maybe think that, because normally when we do a link like this, the animal's in the background and,
Yeah,
you know, doing its
looking
thing.
lovely, yeah.
No, sadly, he's on house arrest, not allowed out.
So what's the long-term plan then? He's not going to be under house arrest forever?
No, we've just got a few little tweaks to do to the enclosure.
Right.
The interesting thing is it's not even a new animal to the park. You know, we've had Binturong at Longleat for 10 years. This is just a very different type of Binturong who clearly has got a bit more attitude and a bit more energy.
He's the Houdini of Binturong.
I think he needs renaming.
Now, presumably, you're very keen to keep Baloo here and in, not least because there has never been a Binturong baby at the park, has there?
There has not. So in the 10 years of having Binturong, we've had various males and females who haven't quite matched up. I mean, you can imagine what a baby Binturong looks like. I mean, they're such incredible, unique, beautiful creatures. So, you know, it is worth this persistence and trying to find these little ways of keeping them in if we got baby Binturong out of it at the end.
Oh, I mean, that would be a Christmas present that no one would forget. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that his New Year's resolution is to stick around. John, thank you very much indeed. Sadly, that's all we've got time for on today's programme, but here's what's coming up on the next Animal Park.